Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Walk the DogCast with the one and only Matthew Mullins. How about that?
What's happening?
How about that haircut, boy?
Yeah, it looks like garbage. I had some 92-year-old woman. She slashed me, dog.
It looks good. It's fresh.
Well, my son goes to the barber,
hmm
gets the full experience, but scheduling conflicts, they don't work great. Great clips, you can just walk in, dog.
So that's why I am a great clips connoisseur
Yeah.
because I can just go on the app. How long's the wait? All right, I got to be there in 20 minutes. It's
Usually always less than 15 minutes.
And I'm not, yeah, it's not something that I like to schedule and plan out. But I will do this if I decide like today. Let's just say I have a half an hour. Hey, I'm gonna go get my haircut. I'm gonna call in and see who's there.
Oh, see, I don't do that.
Well, since I go to the same one every time, I call and see who's there because I know now there's a couple I can
Yeah,
trust, but I'm not trusting anybody else. And I'll just wait
that
until.
that is fair. Totally fair. Hang on. I'm so sorry. Hey, buddy, can you go back in there real quick? Sorry, Jake.
You're all right, bud. Oh,
Let
Matt,
me
little ones. So, dude.
say it one more time. Hang on.
Hey, 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 hey.
Sorry. Hang on.
Well, I've got a few things to discuss until we get Matt Mullins back. Oh, he's back. Never mind. We'll hop into that later.
Yeah, like I said, morning times are tough. I apologize.
Do you want to go into why?
Well, my babies are awake, They get up at 5 a.m. now.
Yeah, so 4 a.m. good or what?
So we need to start shooting at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
The mayor have mayorly duties in the morning?
No, the mayor just had not a surgery. She would wring my neck if I said surgery, but she just had a tooth procedure.
Okay.
So she's a little slow. Not slow. She's just quick. She's slow on her feet, of course. 2 and 4 year old. My boys, they're at the height. They're probably at their peak athleticism of running from my fat ass, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So,
Is it still a
hey,
game?
I like that shirt.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to see what you think about yours.
The
Uh,
logo looks good.
it does. I like the blue and black on the blue. It's just it's nice. It's clean. Um,
When I was gonna make a knockoff, when I was gonna make a knockoff version of one of them shirts, I picked the same color
it's
to
good.
put it on.
I like the combo. Um,
Yeah,
I,
looks
I
good.
like I like it because it's still pretty plain. I don't know. The pocket's in like a weird spot for me. Um,
It looks like it's right on that titty.
I need like a large. So this is an XL, and a large is probably too small. The XL is a little too big. But it's also I'm not used to it. It's a little more like box cut than the other shirts we do. But
Fair.
we need the pocket tee for your Mongoose shirt. So this is coming soon-ish.
Well, who knows?
Pat's gonna get his today, and then we'll decide what we want to do with it.
Dude, I saw those are coming today. Huge weekend coming up. Huge weekend.
Yeah. What about it?
Dude, I mean, I have pretty much, the boys don't know it, but their weekend is booked already. I'm shooting content all weekend.
So
So,
UYYC 2-day event, Kendama,
yeah.
Yo-Yo. I'm not really sure. You want to give the rundown? I don't know how it works. Because you said you're going to get there at 9 a.m. Friday, and I thought you were crazy. And then
Mm-mm.
it's from 10 to 3.
Yeah, so setup begins at like 8. Now, I don't know who the hell's showing up at 8, but I'm not going to make it at 8. Um, if I'm set up at 10, I'm gonna be happy. Does that make sense? I might be a little late, brother. I ain't stressing it. Like I'm one of two vendors.
What
I'll
ha
be there when I be there. Do what?
what happens on Friday?
I have no idea. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna open the table. Me and my wife are gonna hang out. We're gonna see the boys. We're gonna find everybody there because we can't check into our room until like 4. So,
Yeah, so right
but
after the 3 o'clock.
yeah, so I'll go until 3. Have the booth open. Uh, I probably do you a money drop between 3 and 4, and then at 4 o'clock head to the house
Um,
and be with the boys.
so you really don't know what's happening at the contest on Friday and Saturday?
I don't have a clue. I don't care. I'm there to hang out with everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're there to hang out, but I just thought you're my UYYC. I mean, I take my good old time emailing people back, so then they're pestering you to know what's going on.
No, I don't. I
Oh, you
really
didn't
don't have a clue.
know
I think Friday's the kendama day, and then Saturday's the yo-yo day, and that might be mixed up. I don't have a clue.
okay. Just yeah, Friday's tough.
Yeah, Friday is going to be tough, but who the hell has contest on Fridays? I don't know.
But the 2 day event did make it so there is a this is maybe the contest of the year.
Is it? I'm excited.
Who's going?
Oh, everybody! I mean, dude, Emmett out of nowhere at the end. I'm
Yeah,
coming.
so I
I
mean,
mean,
just like in our space of the yo-yo world,
everybody's coming. Well, other than Dabs and Wigs and Rich and you,
Mike Marshall, Dan
Big
B,
Mike.
Emmett, and then from the Discord, how many people you got?
I'm staying with 5 of them.
Yeah, that's an
So
event.
yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Event. Um, yeah, if you go or don't go, send a proxy to pick you something up. I sent Matt an FOV Max, not completely full of yo-yos, but more than one side full of yo-yos. And I haven't set prices yet. It's gonna be monometals are this, bimetals are this. T52 will have a different price tag, and the couple Ascensions will have a different price tag as well. But just whoever gets there first, really. You know what I mean? Since the price
Yeah.
changing per yo-yo per colorway, it's just going to be that basic breakdown.
Spoiler alert, I get to them first. Sorry about that. So not everything you see in the
That
photos
all
will be available.
just became the proxy for everybody.
No, I'm just saying. I saw a T52 in there that literally had my name on it.
I think it was
But
engraved.
oh, was it? I didn't know. I didn't know that. But I saw a T52 in there that I was like, that's it.
Hmm.
Having that. And then I saw the third goose. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
The Golden Coast goose was in there.
there's a Golden Coast Goose and Banshee 22.
Well, I didn't see the 22, but I did see the goose.
Yeah, Golden Coast glitches in there. So,
That's
you
right.
want to give us a recap where you been?
Bro, I've been sick as a dog. I had bronchitis.
No.
Probably the last week of the show I was sick already.
Hmm.
I was just trying to, make it through. But I went back to work too quick because it is heavy court season. Like I've got court today. I've had court every day for a couple weeks, to be honest. But
I thought you just told me I don't have court till like the fall. Like,
yeah, I was totally wrong.
I don't
I
have an
was,
office day until the fall, is what you meant to say.
that's what I thought. I was about to get a break.
Okay,
No, and instead the cases that I thought anyway,
that's fine. No, so
it's been it's
clarify.
been crazy. But it's been fun because of course, I'm getting better at my job and learning things and just like to grow as a person, but it feels good to be there for people and to be able to set their expectations up in a way where we can both win. We can both succeed.
Okay.
So, so yeah, I don't know. But then so instead of getting better, I went back to work too quick, tried to just fight it, and it turned into double pneumonia. They told me that if my white blood cell count didn't go down by last Friday, they were going to hospitalize me. Thankfully, it did go down.
So when
So,
when you say double, that's both lungs?
yes,
Okay.
it was an awesome time. So, and I'm still not, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm still not
That
100%. I don't
just a
have,
slow recovery once, like, I don't know, to get up, like, be
yeah.
100% again takes a good bit.
Well, I think it's as I'm getting older too, it's just harder, but I don't know. We'll see. But I should have taken more time off when I had bronchitis and taking care of myself. Instead, I missed like a week of work. So not good. That might explain also why I'm so behind.
For court, they'll
But
wait for you.
do what?
For court, they'll wait for you.
Do what now?
For court, so you're behind work. That's just your cases, not actually going to court.
Yeah, no, going to court I can never really get behind on because I just gotta go. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
figured.
but of course going to court is not just me sitting in a courtroom. It's my prosecutors guide you throughout the way. So it's like go do this, go do that, go, you know what I mean? It's constant. I don't just get to sit in the courtroom. I wish I did. That'd be fun.
I have a sponsor for today before we drive into a
Good,
new.
because I did not bring one.
Clifford is looking for a rainbow prowler. He is trying to assemble all of the prowlers, and I think that's the only one he doesn't have.
Well, I feel like he'll find one because it's early, right? If there's a good time to find one, it'd be now. Go get our boy Cliff a rainbow. What'd you say?
Rainbow prowler,
Go get him a
Blast,
prowler.
blasted version.
Blasted.
Hmm.
Hook him up,
Got some deep color.
bro. And then we found the wolf too. That's huge news. Sorry I hadn't been on in a while, but
The Weapon X Wolf
the
is
Weapon X Wolf dog woke up at 3 in the morning and saw that BST post.
that
Connor,
sponsorship.
why?
It just pays dividends.
I swear to God, I was like, Connor, why are you not awake right now? Wake up, buy this yo-yo right now. So, and then of course the customer was like an older gentleman who,
Seller?
who was it?
Seller?
Yeah, or yeah, the seller. I'm sorry. The seller was an older gentleman. So the next day, I mean, he was up till like 4 in the morning posting these yo-yos. But the next day he didn't start messaging people back till like 2 or 3. So of course he's probably like stay up all night, sleep all day.
Yeah.
Vampire.
Did he disclose who it was?
Well, no, it was a public situation because it was a buy sell trade post, but I don't remember who it was.
Okay. I was kind of curious.
Somebody you've been selling yo-yo or you sold yo-yos to a while back because he
Oh,
had a whole slew of them.
okay.
So you probably would have recognized the name, but I don't remember.
Are you ready for a new game?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Did you watch podcast last week?
I watched about, yeah, I watched most of it. Yeah.
So the keep four, cut four, blind.
Okay.
And yours are going to be drinks.
Keep four, cut four.
Yeah. So I'm blindly through 8 drinks. You get to keep it or cut it.
All right. Deal.
Keeping 4 of these 8 drinks.
All right.
First one up, milk. This will tell me a lot about you.
I guess I'm gonna have to keep it.
All right, that's good because milk is universal. Like
Yeah. I mean, I like cereal. I like milk.
milkshakes,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
milk. You know, I
That's more my wife's speed.
their milk. Um, okay, so we're keeping milk.
Keeping milk.
Two, water.
I guess I got to have that, which I'm already pissed about my first two options.
So now you've kept 2. You have 6 choices left, and you're already have kept 2, milk and water. Just know
Yeah.
6 more, and you can only keep 2 of these.
Yeah, I know because I got to try to live for my boys. So I'm keeping water.
Milk, water, root beer.
I'm getting rid of it.
You're not a root beer fan.
I mean, no, I love root beer, but in this world, I'm just going to get rid of it since I've kept milk and water.
Well, but what other drinks are you holding out for?
I mean, there's a slew of other options
Okay.
that I'd be happy with.
I mean, but I don't know that you're getting better than root beer. I think root beer is a top
Okay.
tier. Maybe. Holy cow, that might be my favorite pop.
That means Jake's about to screw me, y'all. I'm about to get some
All
choices I
right.
don't like at all.
Diet Coke.
I'm definitely getting rid of Diet Coke.
Yeah, some people love the Diet Coke. It's just not for me. But I really,
Yeah.
if root beer is your favorite, you don't like a whole lot of soda, probably.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got just keeping milk and water, cut root beer, Diet Coke, red slushy.
I'm keeping that. I don't feel like that's a bad decision. I mean, I don't normally go red if I get a slush. I usually go Coke, but let's ride.
But yeah, I mean, it's summertime. You just,
Yeah, I mean, who's turning down slushies forever? Let's just keep that.
Okay.
I don't see you coming up with too much better.
Sparkling water.
That- Gone.
Gone. That's my favorite thing to drink.
Yeah, because you're fit AF, bro. Show them calves.
Mm-mm. Not on this podcast. All right, we've got blue Kool-Aid.
Guess I'm keeping that.
All right, so you're keeping milk, water, red slushy, and blue Kool-Aid.
I didn't even get a soda in there, which is disappointing, but I'm happy with it.
And last but not least, that you can't keep is sweet tea.
Oh man, that would have been another great keep. So, but I'm still living with my decisions. I feel like I always get tripped up. But, hey,
Like,
whatever.
so you are drinking a lot of.
Blue slush or red
Have you
slush.
ever seen Bert Kreischer?
The
And
machine.
no, the with him and Tom. This is an old episode. I mean, like years ago. And Tom has his coffee, and he's saying something. He says, "Hold on, let me get a drink of Kool-Aid." And he has a like the big tsunami bottle, and it's
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. He
Well,
goes,
I'm like that.
"Have you seen that clip?"
No,
All right, I'll find you that clip because it's hilarious.
no, but I keep them bottles on me. I actually put sodas in the freezer before this episode. I put them in there about an hour ago
What's
for
your
them to be
favorite,
cold for this episode, and I didn't pull them out. So,
what's your favorite episode? Or not soda.
uh, I mean, I feel like that's a toss up between Dr. Pepper and Coke, but I also really love Sprite. But I got to mix Sprite with things, strawberries, cherries,
Are you doing a cherry syrup? Or are you doing like literal cherries from the?
cherry syrup, dog.
Okay, I'm just
You
trying.
need to pull up to a chronic, dog. You need to pull up to a chronic. It's all time happy hour, homie, in the app.
What is that?
The Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Y'all got them. Just pull up.
Yeah, but
Say, I want an ocean water.
yeah, I need to get into that ocean water.
You and Jonah and the gals need an ocean water. Does your wife not know about an ocean water?
I don't think she knows about an ocean water, and we're gonna get some ocean water. All right.
Where did y'all work in high school? Did y'all have part-time jobs in high school?
What did my wife do in high school? My wife worked at the ice cream stand, and then
Okay.
she
So she
worked.
probably knows how to make a coffee. She probably knows how to make a milkshake, right?
Yeah, she
Or
made a milkshake, not a coffee.
not a
It
coffee.
was
They
like
didn't do coffee there?
old school, like big, just the tubs. You know what I mean? The
Oh,
front
okay.
tubs, and she's scooping it out. Then she worked at a couple pizza places, and then the mall. But no,
Value.
Sonic didn't come to us until we were like, oh man, 22.
Sonic didn't?
Yeah, we had tons of Sonic
Oh
commercials.
man.
This one.
That's where I worked. I was a car hop. I used to drop straws for the old women, put my ass right in their face, get a tip.
So we car hopping. Our place that's like that kind of is Swenson's.
Oh, okay.
It's a
And
it's a
they have the syrup. They have a soda fountain, is how it should be said.
no,
Oh,
not at all.
okay.
But it's a you sit in your car, they come out on roller skates and take your order, skate back, get your food. It's like fast food but delicious.
So a part of being a car hop at Sonic is you have to be cross trained on the fountain. So that's kind of how I learned about, I mean, dude, I had never made a cherry limeade or anything like that before Sonic. So anyway, it's stupid, but yeah, Sprite
They
dog. You can mix
advertise
it
as
with
mixed soda.
anything. You can mix it with anything. Grape, strawberry, no matter what you
So
put in a Sprite, it's good.
when you're going Sprite on the soda fountain, and then
Yeah.
there's another soda squirt or fountain that is grape soda, not grapes.
Yeah.
Or are you doing a shot of grape?
Oh no, shot of grape.
Okay.
Shot of grape. Any fruit you put in a Sprite is good. I promise you it's good.
So these are probably not up your alley. I think two syrups upstairs. Vanilla
Okay. No, that is up my alley.
and then lavender.
Okay, that is not up my alley.
I like a little squirt of lavender with an iced coffee.
Okay, well that's fair. My wife would probably be on board with that. Lavender to me is a scent. You know what I mean? I want to smell
Yeah, it's
lavender.
not a big flavor. It's not a lot of flavor. Just a
That's
little
fair.
refreshing springtime kick.
You can smell it and feel it.
Hmm.
Sweet.
All right, I got to get in ocean water one of these days.
You really do, bro. I
So
mean,
really, to take this podcast to the next level, you got to do that. The small skits that go with it, which are
dude,
trying ocean water, and we need to do the mixture to make Dr.
Dr. Pepper.
Pepper, cherry Coke, and whatever the other one was.
I still think that's a myth, but we'll see.
Cherry Coke and root beer, right?
I still think it's a myth,
Yeah,
but
we
I
can
will
try. Don't
see.
don't be trying at UYYC unless you're gonna film it.
No, we're not trying that, bro. I hope I get it. I hope I get to everything. I thought almost, I hope I get to everything. There's a couple things that we've planned that we have, coordinated outfits, done
Oh,
some,
talking about.
huh?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. We're excited about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk about it. You're don't set the bar too high.
Oh, I'm not. We're gonna have a good time. So, and then of course, being with Brady, being with Fox, being with what is I always mess this dude's name up, but I talk to him all the time. Corbin,
Corbin, yeah, because his name is
yeah,
Connor on the thing or Conbon.
Corbog or something
I
like
don't know.
that. I don't know. I always mess it up, but I'm excited to be with the boys. Nico, to meet Mr. Nico's dad, who is a spitting image of Nico. I just want to throw that out there.
Don't mess with Nico.
Bro, I love Nico. I
Well,
can't wait to hug him. Yeah, he will chop you up. He'll chop you up, dog.
or is
So,
Nico going to be back in time for ATC? He better.
uh, I don't know. When is that? The
Are you going to be
10th?
back in time the 10th?
Yeah.
Can you get a babysitter to make sure you're good to go?
For,
10th.
am
Ch-
I judging?
Uh, preferably.
Okay, then yeah.
And also commentary.
It's the 10th, so it's a Tuesday.
Yeah. Load out Tuesday.
What time are we doing?
8:30 is the start time.
Oh, bro, I'll have my kids asleep.
That's 7:30 your time. They're not asleep.
No, but they're in bed with mom. So normally on at meets, Tyler comes in at the end because she's putting the kids asleep
Sleep, yeah.
first.
Okay. Yeah, so this one
So
had to be a little goofy, but
no, I can't. Well, we're looking forward to it. I mean, yeah, we'll be there, dog. I'll judge happily.
Mike should be there. Alex will be there, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, dude.
I need like
I
a
like Tuesday meets. Those are fun, especially with loadout Tuesday. It just kind of works.
yeah, except for Wednesday morning.
Oh, come on. Wednesdays are made.
Morning when we filmed the DogCast.
Well, that's true, but Wednesdays are made to run through, brother. Let's get through it.
Hump day.
That's right, dude. Hey, it's all uphill
Yeah.
from here.
You
Do
remember
what?
the camel commercials?
The Camel cigarettes?
What day is it?
Update.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Absolutely. Yeah. Dude, what's been going on with Yo Yo? I know that you dropped a sweet Freedom Banshee 22. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I can't, I mean, you sell a million yo-yos a week. So I forgot what the other one, where the release was. What were the other releases I missed?
You want to talk about yesterday's release?
Well, yeah, I saw that. That was dope. That was dope. First of all, I love the Encore. I carry the Encore, I don't know, once a month, which is a big deal with me throwing anything other than a goose nowadays. But I love the Encore. But you just dropped a bomb ass colorway on Richard DeHito's birthday.
Happy birthday, Rich.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Yeah, he did. He
Oh,
did do it on purpose.
well then he should have got himself a birthday throw. Um,
He should have. We should have got we should have got him a birthday throw. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Do you have any glitches that I can get him one?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Um, but what was I going to say? There was another color. The prismatic druid.
Oh, that was so dope.
So, um, protos,
Yeah, I missed that totally. That sucks.
and the hawk, the phantom.
Yeah, now the hawk is a thing. People are
Yeah,
hawk too
hawk.
and everywhere.
thing. And then I'm testing today, so I didn't get one down there for UYYC, so that's unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Hey,
Um,
I saw what you're offering at UYYC. How are, not to be stupid, but do I let people test these throws?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Their own
You
screen.
ding. Okay. You ding, you buy.
I mean, I think you have an idea if the person just wants to throw a yo-yo or if they want to buy the yo-yo. And
Hmm.
honestly, if they want to try the yo-yo, I don't care. That's fine too.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to have a lot of losses when it comes. I don't want to say, man, dude.
If they
Well,
need it in Matt's collection,
no, no. I'm saying that if so, how I'll do it is if someone dings a T52 or something, that's the T52 to test for the rest of the
that's
day.
fine. But if somebody wants to, because those are all glitches. So if somebody wants to buy one and wants to test it before, that's fine.
Okay.
But not one of those is anybody going to have any issues with.
Well, I didn't think so, but I
But yeah,
mean,
you can try and not buy. You can try and buy.
okay. Well, I just want to make sure I don't know how the flooring situation will be or anything like that. So
That'll be fine.
if it's carpet, then we're in like Flynn.
Um, yeah, I don't know what else was dropped. That's where we're at for Patreon, the two shirt shipment. Um, and now it
The-
seems Pigeon might have the dryer fixed.
That's dope. That'd
How
be something less off your plate.
Yeah, every once in a while, it's nice to have somebody else instead of having to print all those shirts. And it gives you a different feel a little bit too than the press, where this is a little shiny, where the ink
Yeah.
wouldn't be. But I don't. Yeah, actually, I've had these printed on before, so you can print on pocket shirts, but not this type of detail with the ink.
It
Uh,
looks good, dude. I'm excited.
and these come in tall, which is a big factor. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have this shirt the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ride.
Tall boys.
Dude, I am really excited though for UYYC. Everybody come see me. Come give me a hug. Come meet my wife who's going to be there. Looking forward to meeting everybody, loving on everybody. I
Yeah,
have
stay
no
back
idea.
if you
Do
don't want.
what?
Stay back from Matt if you don't want to hug.
No, I mean, yeah, I'll fill it out. Does that make sense? Like, if you want a hug, I'll fill it out.
Hmm.
You don't. I hope I feel those vibes. That's what I'll say. So, uh, I think Sunday we're going to the baseball game. We're going to go watch Otani rip that ball out of the park. Bad gambler, good baseball player.
Yeah, very good baseball player.
So we're
He's
excited.
the reason I got Jonah to do T work.
Nice. Dude, Jonah's team's winning now.
So we had the last couple weeks have been pure chaos. So Jonah's like rec coach pitch team. It's just like normal baseball everybody plays in the spring. And then some weird things happened. So last year for our city, our school district, they start like not really big travel teams, but kind of like a little select team that then plays like other local communities that are close by at eight for eight and under. So we were gonna have Jonah and a couple of his buddies try out for that team last year and play on it as 7 year olds, and then they wouldn't let them because they said they have to be eight, and we said, but it's eight and under, and
Yeah, what?
yeah, so their issue was if the 7 year olds make the team and then next year they go down to the 8U team, like play 8U again, they just took 3 or 4 spots from 8 year old kids that would then be trying for 9 year old. So they let us make a 7U team to just play in the same tournaments against the 8 year olds. So it was pretty exciting that we got a win this last weekend in the 8U tournament with our 7 year old team.
That's scary for the league though. They're like now they're shaking in their boots.
I mean, it's not that competitive.
Oh, okay.
It's fun to see you get a whole team of kids when you're playing this young that almost know what they're doing. There's a lot of errors.
So you're pitching,
Yeah, I'm still pitching.
you're striking people out.
We did pretty good. Like only. one,
Oh,
uh,
good.
one or two a game max, which was, other teams were having three and four, so that was pretty good for not having kids struck out. Um, but yeah, just been a lot of baseball, and it's been awesome.
Well, good. I mean, dude, that's good. Baseball is good. Well,
Yeah,
I want to talk about the Hawk. I mean, God Almighty. I mean,
I don't have a
it
lot of intel to give you on the Hawk yet, but we can try.
really, well, I mean, you released three protos. The Phantom SS we didn't talk about either.
What do you want to know about the Phantom
I
Menace?
want to know everything about that bad boy.
So it's really starting to push that 4950 width to be a modern competitive yo-yo, right?
Uh-oh.
It'll make a
Uh,
little sense soonish. Why? We're pushing a couple into
spoiler.
the competition space. Huh?
I said spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. No, it'll make sense once you get there why we're pushing a couple into that yo-yos into that space. Um, it's pretty different. I don't really know how to describe it. It's because it's
I think every yo-yo is going that way. That is the direction right now.
yeah, and I think on my personal level, I'm still a big fan of that 46-ish is probably where I'm happy. I'm just a slow adapter, but um a lot of people are liking the width. Um
I can't wait to play it. I cannot wait to play it. I still think a goose needs to go out that wide.
the wide mongoose.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be named that because it's about to be one of the best models ever.
What's like a
So
mongoose, a otter?
I'm not sure, but stretch her out, baby. Stretch her out. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I think the Goose 1.5 is, I mean, one of the reasons it is drastically so much better than the Goose is because it's wider. I just like that wider feel.
I do think we're just, yes, that is the current state of yo-yo. So like
Yeah.
whatever it was, 2015-ish, where the switch happened to everything is 56 and above. And that was like a 2-year period from going from everything at 50 millimeters to, all right, now everything's 56. So now we're getting that change where everything's going from 45 wide to 50 wide. Uh,
Yep.
so no idea what the next evolution will be, whether it comes backwards. Um, I don't know, to carryable yo-yos. We'll see.
Can I make a silly suggestion?
Yeah, and then we could talk about the toy, which is a perfectly silly suggestion. So, what do you want to suggest about the carbine?
Stretch her out, baby.
We got to think.
Lay it out. Stretch it out.
Um, I like putting some thin stainless steel right there. Go show that catch zone again. You see that flat spot before the rounded rim and between the catch zone where it's grooved off the two between the two grooves?
Yes, sir.
I was thinking about a little stainless steel inlay right there.
Well, I think that's a great idea too. This is just I don't know. I love the carbine, but I'm now that you play all these wider yo-yos and they do feel more comfortable to me. I'm thinking every one of my favorite classics, I want them wider.
Okay. You just want a
The,
whole
ca-
wide series.
I want everything wider. Make the console wider. Make the toy wider. What's
Not
up on
only
the toy?
toy water, toy wider because the toy is meant to be that
Shitty.
nostalgia yo-yo, right?
Yeah.
Um, but that was one of the questions on the forum is what do you do when the votes are wrong for the toy pre-order?
Well, that's what it was. No one picked blue.
I know. That's so
So
funny. So it was Raw versus Gunmetal, blue versus rainbow. I wanted Gunmetal and blue, and Raw and rainbow won.
what ended up? Oh, raw and what?
Rainbow.
Well, those aren't bad choices either.
So those will be the two options for the pre-order that come up pretty much either the same day or the day after this podcast.
So, oh man. Okay.
So
So,
that's
so
tough timing because it's going to be UYYC weekend, and they're going to have to decide, do I want a toy or two yo-yos out of this case or whatever. Bad timing, but that's the way it is.
yeah. How much are they going to be? Do you know?
I'm probably going to set it up in the message. It'll be like scaled. So similar to the way the Spartan Spins had, like, you know, when I make more, they become
Yeah,
cheaper. They become cheaper for you too.
yeah.
A ballpark is always going to be right around that 300 for a titanium, and it'll just scale based on number ordered.
Toy is good. I'm ready to get my soy.
Yeah, custom.
Is it in that max?
No,
All right. I'm ready to play a soy. Is there a soy in that max?
no.
Dang.
Someone's got to have one that's coming, right? Brady's got to have a soy.
Oh, Brady definitely has a soy, but is he bringing all 150 of his yo-yos? I doubt it.
Yeah, he's just bringing two briefcases.
Doubt it. I hope not. He
Four.
actually did do that at Worlds.
Yeah,
So
but then you
I-
think about what you're carrying there between 160 yo-yos.
I'm taking a 12 pack.
12
So
pack is a good pack.
yeah.
I thought about a 20 pack. I'm still thinking about a 20 pack
I mean, I don't know why I'm not carrying everything. I should, but I just
or a 28. 28 very carryable.
it is. But I've also got your 28, so or your max. I've never seen a max before, so I'm ready to see it. Like I've
Just
never
sell
held
those
one.
yo-yos out so you keep the max.
No, I'm gonna ship you the max back with the yo-yos I don't sell. Well, if
Yeah, that's
there's
what I'm
anything
saying. If
left,
there's
I
any
don't know.
yo-yos left, keep the max.
Well, yeah, I
You
see what
buy
you're
all the
saying.
yo-yos so Matt gets to keep the max and he doesn't have to ship it back.
Boy, I really need the max, y'all.
Hmm.
So I'm just joking. I don't need the max. I probably do. I probably do need the max, but I don't need the max.
Hmm.
I sound like everybody else. I need, but I don't need. I
Mm.
need a toy,
Life
but
short.
yeah,
What's the Dave Ramsey memes?
yeah. Well, he said buy the loadout.
Hmm.
That's what he said. That's the last thing he said. I remember that. And the loadout's on week 6,000,
Man,
thanks
we
to
have
Dave Ramsey.
UPS came late yesterday, so hopefully loadout Tuesday's back next week, assuming that the anodizing went correctly.
Pack Storm,
No,
when are you hitting us with the best colorway, brother?
I think I'm just gonna have to leave it off a couple yo-yos, right? If you can get the colorway on every yo-yo, I don't know. Then it
Yeah, you feed people that want them.
maybe
Yeah, I
maybe.
mean, yeah,
So when Phil was on, he said some things about the mongoose. Is
right.
is there anything you would like to tell the people about the mongoose versus herdsman debate? And unfortunately, I did fall on the side with Phil of the AL7 herdsman is superior.
Well, I mean, you're allowed to be wrong. I mean, that's okay. And but let's just say the debate is way far from over. That's what I'll say. And we haven't even started. And I'm just think that we should let other actions do the talking.
I mean, is there anything off the top of your head that why the mongoose is better?
I, do I really have to have reasonings? Throw it. Throw it. Let it talk to you. Let it talk to you. But I will say I haven't thrown an AL7 Purdy. All I got's this right now. And I do love this yo-yo. It was the first introduction, I would say, uh, to a wider, what do they call that?
Wide, but not
Width.
too wide.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, but the goose is far superior. And with one throw, I think you'll feel why.
Okay.
It's kind of like Carol Baskins and the Tiger King. Make the right decision. Come to the goose. And we're not
Okay.
even and Phil ain't ready. Does that make sense?
I mean, I don't know. He made a lot of good points, and you're just saying let the yo-yo do the talking.
I think my points have been made within the last 2 years, but I'm about to start making more.
Hey, the jury's out right now.
How many citizens do I have to convince?
7 out of 12.
I think I'm going to win. I like my chances. No, I love Phil with all my heart. I don't know why he thinks the herdsman's better than the goose. I guess it's just his play style, which I would totally understand to a certain extent. But I think we can find a middle ground. What do you think?
I think the herdsman's taking the cake right now.
Oh, ye of little faith.
All right, goose on three.
Goose on three. One, two, three. Goose.
Goose.
Love you, brother. Have a good day, man.
Thanks for being back.
Hey,